welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special book to share with you. It is the MinaLima edition of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I could have bought the US edition, but I looked at my shelves and I was like, you know what? I have two sets of the American editions. The MinaLima website was selling a signed UK edition. So I decided for this set of the series, I'm going with the UK editions. If I'm able, it'd be really cool to get signed copies of each book. We'll see though. At least the first book signed. The art style is completely different from the big square illustrated editions. Not only are you seeing a different art style, I've heard that they illustrated different scenes, which is really cool. The biggest thing about this edition is that there are interactive pages. There's pop-up pages, there's pages with little tabs that you pull and it makes something move. That is the big selling point. I was not going to buy this edition, but I kept seeing it and I gave in. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! It is so pretty. I don't know what you'd call this, but it's, I guess, like a cloth bound book. Can you see that texture on it? Hopefully you can tell. There's a good view. Look at this cover. Now, you'll notice it's got those gold details. And in each corner, you have the houses. What would you call it? Like the mascot animals. You've got the Lion of Gryffindor. You've got the eagle for Ravenclaw. I can't believe I just forgot the animal for my own house. The snake for Slytherin. And the badger for Hufflepuff. And you've also got tiny, tiny little details. You can see the golden snitch. I'm assuming this little thing right here is supposed to be the Philosopher's Stone or the Sorcerer's Stone. Got an H right there. H for Hogwarts, H for Harry Potter. There's a frog right there, like a chocolate frog. There is a key right here. Oh, what do you call it? It's one of the trials that Harry, Hermione, and Ron go through. That room with all the flying keys and they have to find the one that fits the door. You've got Scabbers, Ron's rat. Down here you've got a potion. I'm sure it's a specific potion that I'm not remembering right now. A pumpkin from Hagrid's hut, designed and illustrated by MinaLima. We've got a Hogwarts letter, and then, what is that? Some kind of plant. I'm sure it's something specific. I am relatively new to this fandom, so I'm still learning everything. Look at how beautiful this illustration is. Oh my gosh. Seriously. And it's different. That's the cool thing. It's something different. So pretty. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Year 1, and they are continuing with the series. That is maybe the most exciting news of all. I wasn't sure if they were, but they did announce that they're currently working on the second book. Super exciting. So expect a video on that when it comes out. Here is a size comparison. This is the Jim K illustrated edition of the Sorcerer's Stone. That is how big it is. Here is the Philosopher's Stone, as well as the Sorcerer's Stone edition. They're both the same size. The size isn't actually that much smaller in height. There's just a little chunk missing here. Where you're not getting the size is on the side because it's shaped more like a big chapter book, not like a square coffee table book. Now let's take a look at an illustration just to see the style difference. Here is an example of Diagon Alley in Jim Kay's style. I don't want to spoil anything inside the book, but the outside is a good indication of the style. Alrighty, here we go. This is my signed book plate. So cool. I love, love, love these end pages. It's a midnight blue with all these golden stars. And then you've got little teeny tiny witches / wizards chasing a golden snitch, which you can, see right there. Very tiny. There we go. See it right there. Oh my goodness, so incredibly beautiful. So worth the money. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Here is the Hogwarts crest, which is done in a unique way. I've never seen it look like this in terms of the coloring. Very cool. I like the pops of house color in each mascot. And then the motto. Very cool. You've got this page right here, which tells you all of the Harry Potter books available, including the Jim Kay illustrated editions. Very cool. Title page. Little pen, or quill, rather. Designed and illustrated by MinaLima. This is a Bloomsbury children's book. Okay, more info pages, dedications, the chapters. Okay, and here's our first look at an illustration from the inside. So this is what the style is like. It reminds me a bit of minimalism, if you've ever seen like minimalist movie posters. That's what the style reminds me of, if that makes sense. Chapter 1, The Boy Who Lived. Give you another look at the style, since we just looked at Jim Kay's book. That is what we're working with. Okay, now let's start flipping to the interactive elements. Here we go. Look at that. Okay, now I'm not remembering what this is, of course. It looks like a compass. This is Dumbledore's watch, which has no numbers on it. I'm gonna try and show you each element. So, okay, this back part here, can you see, just has a bunch of colors as well as 2 arrows. There's a black one there, and it goes from red, yellow, green, blue, indigo / purple, and pink. Sorry, it's hard to show you because there's so many spinning things. There we go. Just goes from one side of the rainbow to the other. And then you've got this dark blue, which has little circles and constellations on it. I believe that's supposed to be planets and the solar system. There's 3 arrows on it. This arrow is actually a pointing finger. And then you've got this gold spinner, which spins on top of that. It can spin on its own. There. That one also has 3 arrows on it. Okay, and then you've got the top part, which is this right here. You have, I think that's a lion's head, and then 2 arrow sort of things. This one's definitely an arrow. This one's like a decorative arrow. You can see all that. It's a lot to take in, but hopefully you can see everything clearly. And then let me flip to the page where it explains. Dumbledore gave a great sniff as he took a golden watch from his pocket and examined it. It was a very odd watch. It had 12 hands, but no numbers. Instead, little planets were moving around the edge. It must have made sense to Dumbledore, though, because he put it back in his pocket and said, "Hagrid's late." We're now flipping to the next interactive element. Here's another illustration. You can see the style we're working with. Very different. Love it. This looks like a letter. Mr. H. Potter, the floor, hut on the rock, the sea. All right, flipping it out. Oh my goodness, it's a sealed Hogwarts letter. Can you see that? It has the Hogwarts seal. It's hard to see because the purple's so dark. There we go, that's a bit better. And then we unseal it. Ooh. We unfold it. Hogwarts crest. And then Headmaster Albus Dumbledore. And then we've got the letter. Nerva McGonagall, my personal favorite character. And then on this side, you have his list of supplies that he needs for school. Here is a view of the whole thing unfolded. And we'll go from left to right. Okay, we are now flipping to the next interactive element. This folds out into Diagon Alley. Okay, this is actually very hard to show unfolded, but I did my best. Let's really get into these colorful buildings because they are stunning. Wow. Are you kidding? I want to visit this bookstore really bad. Oh my gosh. The bank. Oh my goodness. The colors for me are just the absolute best. I mean, look at that. Pretty. Like, I want to go to Diagon Alley right now. How incredible does that look? Whew. And it folds in like that and like that, and they fit together to form the wall where you can't see it anymore. See that? It's gone. Well, that's even better right there. Let's look for our next one. Looks like the painting entrance to the Gryffindor common room. Here is an up close view. Sorry, I'm trying to do everything with one hand. It is very difficult. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it swings like that, and you see the view of the back of the painting. Property of Gryffindor house, and the entrance to the Gryffindor common room. Really cool illusion. Actually, I really like this page a lot. Da, 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 da. So cool, and it looks so cozy. Okay, the last thing is this. Okay, let me see how I'm gonna do this. Ooh, her eyes move. So cool. Okay, this is actually a really difficult page to show one-handed, so I had to lay it down with my phone. There is Hagrid's hut. Some pumpkins. So beautiful. Then here we have Hogwarts. Oh, so incredibly pretty. Okay, looks like this folds down. Oh, wow! It's like a look inside. You see that? Oh my gosh. All the little classrooms. Looks like the kitchen. The dining room. I think there's another name for it, but I can't remember. Oh, please focus for me. It's so pretty. And then there's more teeny tiny rooms right here. Maybe this is Ravenclaw. I don't know. I'm sure someone much more well-versed than Harry Potter could tell me, because I am not the person to ask. There we go. And then the bottom part is the outdoor grounds. See that? So cool. Okay, and the castle walls all fold in like that. And then this part goes over the top. Okay, up next is something in the dining hall. I think that's what it's called, the dining hall. I don't know. Hopefully I don't sound completely stupid trying to remember all these things. There's the crest again. You can see all those house colors. Floating candles. Oh. And then the tables with the house colors. So pretty. It looks like Christmas is here with all of these crackers. I think they're called like Christmas crackers. Does this open? Let me see. Oh, okay. Look at that. Okay, ready? Normal dining hall. Christmas dining hall. Ooh, ah. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that spread. That looks delicious. And you can actually see the little characters. You can definitely see Ron and Harry for sure. Let's move into this one. There's a door, it looks like. Ooh, okay, a chessboard. They don't really go up very far. So let me get in here. Can you see the chess pieces? Black and gold. Sorry, I'm holding them up so you can actually see them. Then this side. And then the back are just the pawns, which look like that. I'm so sorry, my hand's in the way. They don't pop up super far, so it's hard to show you. But that's what this page looks like. Okay, and then you've got Ron, Hermione, and Harry. Which, let me try and show you. There's Ron and Hermione. See them? So cute with their lit wands. And then there is Harry. Okay. Let me see if I can hold it open. There's what it looks like. There we go. Just trying to give you the full illusion. And the cool thing on the back, hopefully you can see, is the invisibility cloak. You see that? Very cool. Okay, I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is that this book is absolutely stunning. The bad news is that we only have one interactive page left. This is obviously Professor Quirrell's turban. Ooh. Oh, wait. Look. Do you see that? A peek at he who must not be named. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we pulled that. Oh, it actually, okay. I didn't realize it actually came off the bottom. So there we go. You see that piece? That's right up. All the way. And then flips to this snake pattern. I actually like how the piece looks like a snake. Very cool. Those were all the interactive elements. I am going to attempt to do a quick flip through of the entire book. It's not going to be thorough, and I'm not going to go through the interactive elements again. I just want to give you an idea of what the book as a whole looks like. It will be with music and no talking. I will put all the necessary links down below if you want to buy your own copy. As always, if you make an online purchase because of my video, I would really appreciate if you write in the notes section, Lauren Michele from YouTube sent me. Now let's dive in and flip through the rest of the book.